Hi, friends. Welcome back to Chats with Your Self-Worth BFF, the podcast. This is your host, Mikaela Falar, and I am here to talk to you about changing the channel and optimizing your affirmations. Okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as changing the channel goes, go back and listen to episode 1 where I explain all about what exactly it means to change the channel. Changing the channel or changing your life is all a decision. All you need to do is decide. If you are unhappy with where you are in your life right now, all you need to do is decide that you are sick of being wherever the fuck it is that you are and that you're going to make changes and take action to create the life that you actually desired. I feel like it's very easy to get stuck in the side of the world that is living in scarcity and fear. And with that being said, we get stuck in this either or. We can catch the either or syndrome, right? It's like you can't have this and this. You have to pick one. For example, I can't have my dream career and be a good mom. I can't be at my desired weight and eat cookies. These are just examples that I'm giving you. I'm not a mom. I'm just giving examples. I do eat cookies though. If you are stuck in this either or syndrome, right? I want you to know that that also just needs to be wrapped up and thrown in a trash can because you can have whatever it is that you desire. Whatever you believe is true. If you believe that you can have your dream career and be a great mom, then you can. And if you believe that you can't, then you're right, you can't. If you believe that you can't be at your desired weight and eat cookies, then you can't. But if you have self-control or it's just belief in in yourself that you are able to work towards your dream body, whatever that may be, and also not restrict yourself to the point where if you want a cookie, you're able to have one, like these are just a few surface. You have to surrender to the universe, God, source, whatever word resonates best with you. I like to use guess, great universal source. You have to surrender because the how is not your responsibility. If you are in a position in your life right now where you are unhappy, let's say in a relationship, in your career, in school, in your living situation, if you're unhappy in any part of your life, you have what it takes to change it. It's just having the strength to work past your limiting beliefs and get out of your comfort zone to follow through with those changes and to actually take the action that's necessary in order to make the change. The how, like I said, isn't your responsibility. What is your responsibility is the action part. And you don't need to know exactly step by step how it's going to unravel and how it's going to all come together. But I promise you that if you take action towards whatever it is that you're desiring or the life that you're desiring, the universe, Gus, God, whoever you pray to, like I said, will have your back. They know the how. That's not your responsibility. What is your responsibility is the action part. So you are in charge of that part. Like that, there's no one else that can change your life. It's all you, baby. And we have to stop playing the victim and start taking responsibility for what it is that we are unhappy with. Where you are right now is a reflection of the choices that you've made in your past. Bottom line, you have to own up to the choices that you've made and where you are in your life. You have to look at them, where, like, whatever it is that you're unhappy with, you have to look at what it is that you're unhappy with, and you have to kind of peel back the onion and figure out what choices you made that got you where you are today. And even if, like, let's say something is not going your way at all right now, or if you're in a place in your life where you are going through something that's really hard, first of all, I feel for you, and I'm not discrediting the way that you feel or saying that you're being dramatic. Like, that's not at all the message that I'm trying to portray here. What I'm saying here, if you are going through something hard and you feel like you're just, really going through it, and you don't understand why this is happening to you and all that, I want you to know that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every single thing that you're going through, every single thing that you've gone through in the past is for a reason, is happened for a reason. You wouldn't have gone through it, or you wouldn't be going through it, if it were not meant for you in some way. And it is your responsibility to figure out what lesson it is that you are supposed to learn from whatever it is that you're going through. Because I promise you, if you don't, that lesson will continue to hit you in the face over and over again until you learn. I have learned a lot of lessons the hard way, and I look back on my life and all of the shit that I've been through, and I know that every single thing that I've been through has happened for me. And I have learned so much through my life. I always joke around and say that I've lived so many lives, because I have. And even in this one lifetime, I've lived a lot of lives, I feel like. And what people ask me quite often is, like, how do you stay so positive? You've been through so much and all the things. It's like, don't get me wrong, I have been through a lot, and I have been through a lot of healing because of the things that I've gone through. I've had to go through the healing process of things. And that healing process can look different for everyone. And I have always been very strong, and I've always done my best to look at the bright side of things and to not put blame or shame or hate or guilt towards anyone or on anyone. Or I've also tried not to say it's anyone's fault. Like, I do my best to take myself out of the entire situation as a whole and look on it from outside, like as a third party. Like, okay, why are they acting like this? Or, okay, why is this happening for me? What am I supposed to learn? What lesson am I supposed to learn here? And the moment that you make that decision to stop dwelling on, oh, why is this happening to me? Why do I always have to go through this? Why am I attracting shitty men? Like, let's say that. Like, I feel like, because I've been very open about my relationship ships in the past, and just self-love, self-worth, and this whole journey that I've been on, because I feel, and because I've done that, I feel that a lot of women have reached out to me, and they just feel like they can relate to me. And that's because they can. That's because we all go through shitty things with the opposite sex. Like, it's not just women with men, it's men with women as well. Like, for I'll give you an example. The other week, I had a woman reach out to me via Instagram in my DMs, and she was like telling me about how she just got dumped and she's super sad about it, and she hates men and all men are trash. And I've gotten all men are trash in my DMs like twice this past like week. And I'm like, each time, men are not trash. If you think that all men are trash, and that is like what you have ingrained in your head, or if you keep repeating it to yourself to where you believe that, then you're just going to keep attracting men that are fucking trash, man. Like, you need to stop thinking about the frogs that you had to kiss in order to figure out exactly what you want your prince or king, knight in shining armor, whatever, to look like, to end up being like, to treat you like, how you want them to make you feel. Like, all of the men in the world cannot be trash. Like, there has to be some good ones out there, okay? And I know for a fact that there are. There can be amazing men out there that come to you and you meet them and you guys just aren't a match. There is somebody out there for you. And this goes for men, women as well, you know? But if you keep saying to yourself, men are trash, women are trash, like, they're evil, I always attract assholes, like, that's going to be your reality. You got to change the channel. You got to stop saying these things. You got to start talking about how incredible men are, how thoughtful and caring and loving and sweet and romantic, and how they make you feel valued and desired and worthy and loved and all these things. Like, that is what you want to start talking. That's how you want to start talking about the opposite sex. Period. Because that's what you want to attract in a partner. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. I feel like I'm onto something. Anyways, reeling it back in. If you're in a spot that you're not happy in, it is your responsibility to take the action to change it. And it's your responsibility to take radical responsibility for your life and to realize that what you are going through right now is for you to take a step back, to look in, and to ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn? No matter how fucked up it is, what am I supposed to learn from this? This is happening for me for a reason. And it might not be clear to you right now. And then, like, let's say you're going through a breakup, and then, like, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, you meet the man or the woman of your dreams. You have done the work on yourself and you have gotten really fucking clear on exactly what it is that you want in a partner. And that person appears in your life. And then you're like, oh my freaking goodness, this is why I went through all that shit with all those other men that were, quote, trash. You know, like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, you have to understand that everything is happening for you. The moment that you understand everything is happening for you, you will become happier. You will start to see the good in everything. Everything. Even if it's the shittiest thing, there is always something good. There is always a silver lining on the cloud. Always. There's always a rainbow after the storm, right? Right. All right. Moving forward, let's also talk about if you're in the I don't know what the fuck I want to do with the rest of my life phase. Okay, 6 months ago, that was me. That was your girl. Your girl had no idea what her purpose was. And you can think that you know what your purpose is and then pursue that purpose and then realize this actually isn't what I want, and then pivot, and then feel like you don't know what you want anymore, and then feel like you're in this storm of, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want. I don't know anything. Help. What am I doing? It's just overwhelming as shit. I was there 6 months ago. That was me. So I understand and I feel you and I feel for you and I am right there with you. We got this. All right. Just know that if you are in the I don't know what I want to do phase, you just know that you don't want to be in the red in your bank account anymore. You want to be free. You don't want to be drained anymore. You don't want to feel sluggish anymore. You don't want to feel stuck in a job that you hate anymore. You don't want to be surrounded by people that you know that you've grown apart from, or you know that their mindset isn't serving you anymore. Like all of these things, if that's where you're at right now and you don't know exactly how to step away or how to get out or how to move forward or what you're going to do when you move forward, baby steps. All you need to do is change the channel and start to take action. And that action doesn't need to be this huge, massive shift, right? It could start little. Of course, it can be that huge, massive shift. However, it could also be small steps. Figure out what you love to do, and then do more of it. And then by taking action and doing things that you love to do, you have no fucking idea what kind of opportunity will come your way. But you, like I said in the beginning of this, it is your responsibility to be open, to surrender to Gus, and not give a fuck about the how, to just start taking action and to watch the magic happen. Everything will work out in your highest good no matter what. Everything. And the moment you stick to that and we're like remembering that is the moment things will start to change. Your life will start to get way better. Take it from me. I can't even tell you. It, I had no idea what I wanted to do 6 months ago. And I definitely didn't think I was going to start this podcast. And I definitely didn't think that I would want to do intuitive readings to help people reach their highest potential. I have always said, if you look back on when I was like a, a high schooler or like fresh out of high school, my goal, I always wanted to help people become a better version of themselves. I always wanted to help people see the potential that they have within themselves that they didn't even know that they had or that they forgot that they had. I am here to help you remember who the fuck you are. I thought that was through fitness and health. And mind you, I love fitness and health. However, I know that I want to reach people in a more meaningful and impactful way. And I know exactly how I'm going to do that. And this podcast is the beginning of that. With that being said, I took action. And it started off with getting out of a relationship that was draining me. And I mean, I am the one who got dumped, but that was the beginning of it. And it spiraled into this, okay, now I realize that I'm in a career that is also draining me. I also realized that I'm in a town that was draining me. I realized that I was just not happy. I thought that I was happy, but like I wasn't. And like I think I knew also that I wasn't happy, but I was kind of just like, you know, taking it day by day, one foot in front of the other, which sometimes is all you can do. And I was also very depressed. I had been on antidepressants for 2 years. I am now a month off my antidepressants, and I feel great. Like I am. It's just and I'm doing the work. Like, it's as simple as that. You have to do the work. You have to get to the emotional root cause. If you are not healing, if you're just like taking a pill to like make you, you know, make it changes the chemical imbalance in your brain, obviously, like that's what they're for. And that's just fixing the physical side of things. But if you don't fix the emotional side of things, you're never going to heal. And then you're always going to depend on that pill for your what? For your happiness? What? I'm a strong believer in the fact that we are more than capable of healing ourselves and healing our own shit. And we are not supposed to be reliant on pills. Like, they're, gosh, this is a whole other topic that we will get into on another episode because pharmaceuticals and me are like not homies. I'm all about that plant-based holistic medicine, but I'm sure you all, you know, assumed that already. I digress. That was a tangent. You have to take the little steps in order to like take the action, in order to move forward, in order to change the channel, in order to get the life of your dreams, the life that you're desiring. All you need to do is start, though. All you need to do is start. And another thing is taking the time to do the journaling, to do the meditating, to do the affirmations in the morning. Like, these are little things, you know, but they are also the biggest things. These little things add up and they make the biggest difference. And you guys, in January, I I've manifested so much in my life. And I know for a fact it's because I've been doing my affirmations. It's because I've been doing the journaling. It's because I've been doing meditating. It's because I hired a coach and I um, worked with her to, it's basically therapy, but not with a therapist. It's with a different type of therapist. So it's just, and I went through therapy too, and I've just never resonated with a therapist. I just never, like, they never told me anything that I didn't know already. So it was just, in my opinion, a waste for me. It's not like that for everyone. It's like different for everyone. But for me, I knew always that I needed a different type of therapy, and I have received it. And look at the transformation that I've made in just 6 months. Like, this is only the beginning. So do the work. It is so freaking worth it. And I'm so happy that you're here listening to this podcast because I will be sharing everything that I'm learning with you, and I will be helping, like, I will be helping you. And I'm just really excited to do that because that's literally what I've been put on this earth to do, is to help people see their truest, highest potential. Bottom line. I can't freaking wait. Like, I can't wait to see how big this grows and to how many lives I touch through this podcast and social media in general. To kind of sort of wrap it up. Okay, so let's say that you are saying you don't know what you want to do, right? There's a difference between I don't know what I want to do with the rest of my life and I'm scared of what people will think about me, or I can't make money doing what I love, or I'm too old. Because those are just excuses. Those are excuses. That's not a reason that you actually do know, but you're afraid. Again, here we are inside of our little comfort zone, inside of the little box that everyone's put us in. Like, no, we're done. We're done there. We're done with the box. If we have figured out how to travel through space, you are more than capable of creating the life of your dreams. Bottom line. Stop caring so much about what everyone else is thinking or saying or doing, and just do whatever it is that makes you happy. It's not selfish. It's the least selfish thing that you could possibly do with your whole life. And I said this in the first episode. If you are holding back because of that, you are doing yourself and the world a disservice from reaching the. If you are not happy with the way your life is going, all you need to do is change channel. All you need to do is take radical responsibility for your life, stop playing the victim game, and start taking action. I've told you this once, I'm going to tell you again, your self-love, self-image is literally the key to everything. I'm going to give you a tool. So here's some homework that I want you to get done. And this is going to help you rewire some of your subconscious beliefs and skyrocket your self-worth. I want you to make a list. It's going to be 125 attributes is what the list is called. This list is going to have 125 things on it that you think that you have, like 125 attributes that you feel you have. You are going to have a hard time after you hit like 20, 25. I sure as hell did. I started Googling things and I was like, wait, so like what happens when you run out of things? And then you Google things and then you run out of the things to Google. Look out at other people. Look out at people that you. For example, let's say you see somebody walking across the street and you're like, oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Look at those. Oh, she is so beautiful. Look at her, like her skin is glowing. Like she just is walking with so much confidence. All right, so those are 2 attributes. You said she is beautiful. 3 actually. Her skin is glowing and that she is walking with confidence. All right, so these are 3 attributes. You've got confidence, beauty, and glowing skin. All of these things that you see in somebody else, you have within you. So you have confidence. Write that down. You have glowing skin. Write that down. You have beauty. You are beautiful. Write that down. And then with each attribute that you write down, I want you to write out an example. So you're connecting your brain to remember a time that you felt beautiful. Let's say you had a date night and you got really dressed up and your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend said, you look absolutely stunning tonight. You look so beautiful. And it made you feel beautiful and inside and out. And that could be the example that you write for the word beautiful. So I want you to do this. I want you also to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to start taking action towards the dreams and the life that you desire, no matter how freaking uncomfortable it is. Just start little actions. And this doesn't even have to be just career based. I'm talking about relationship based too. It's like if you're not happy in a relationship, just do yourself and your partner a solid and get out and stop wasting each other's time. That's your sign. If that is also something that you have been on the fence about, I'm gonna tell you something. If you've been on the fence about it and you're like, oh, maybe we should break up, you probably should. If there's something that that you say that's like got the word should in it, you do. Like I feel like maybe I should break up with him. You should. Maybe I should break up with her. You should. Maybe I should go on my hot girl walk. I should. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I hope that all of this resonated with you in some way. I hope that you loved it. If you did, make sure you please leave a review and 5-star rating on my podcast show episode situation. I'm very new to this if you can't tell, but we're rolling with it. All right. We're out of our comfort zone and we're taking action to the life that I desire. I digress. Thank you so freaking much for listening to my show. I hope to see you soon. Come back and listen if you liked it. Again, rating and review. Uh, Hit me up on Instagram at Kayla Cakes, Kael. Kaela period Cakes. Kayla Cakes. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Follow me on both. I'm also on YouTube. You can watch this on YouTube if you're already watching this on YouTube. Hi. Um, yeah, but yeah, leave a rating, review, like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the show. I'd love to know. And I hope to hear from you soon. Chat soon.